Hey guys, Tony here, and this is a game of domination. And the reason why I'm bringing you this, and this is actually on the 360, is that my buddy Ryan, you guys know him as Dewitz, he called me and told me that they did a FAMAS patch on the Xbox, and that the PlayStation 3 will be getting the FAMAS patch with the next map pack that comes out sometime in probably July. So, anyways, he wanted to know, well, what's it like? Is it gonna mess up the weapon? Because I actually didn't even I hadn't heard about it. You know, it was news to me. So I popped in popped in Black Ops and actually played this while I was on the phone with him. So I make some mistakes that are kind of like, oh, okay, I didn't really check around because I'm like trying to talk with my phone up to my left shoulder or my left ear and play this thing at the same time and tell him all about it. So he kind of laughed. He's like, oh, it's like a live commentary. But anyways, I don't notice a difference for the FAMAS. Apparently it's supposed to like have more of a randomized kick or something like that. I'm not sure, but it felt the same old FAMAS to me. So for you guys who love FAMASs, really don't worry about it. That's all I could say. But there's a whole bunch of stuff that I'd love to talk about. I'm gonna have to narrow this thing down. Got my handy dandy list in front of me. First of all, I don't even need the list for this, but thank you guys. I can't believe I reached 500 subscribers while I was in Boston. I'm just blown away. I really am. I'll be honest. I never ever thought that I would have this many subscribers. When you start a YouTube channel and you've got like 2 subscribers, you think that, you know, you'll never get 100. And then when you get 100, you're like, oh, cool, I'll get, you know, 150, 200 come, and then 250 and 300 come. And it's just one of those things that if you're a humble person and you love what you're doing, you're gonna get subscribers. You know, that's the way I approach it. That's the way I think. So, thank you guys. It's freaking awesome. I'm totally stoked to have 500 subscribers. So thank you guys for sticking around. Oh, and I mean, I love that sense of community. I've mentioned it so many times before, and I love that you guys comment and rate the videos and all that stuff. And I like the interaction, and it's the big reason why I love to do Open Lobby Fridays. So. Those will continue. I'm going to talk with John and Topher about it because I know we need to kind of be a little bit more diligent about that and get back on that horse. What I wanted to do also, if you guys hadn't seen, I did vlogs while I was in Boston. I know some of you guys have. If you guys haven't seen them and you're interested in seeing them, I'll put the link in the description to each one of them. Days 1, 2, and 3, pretty much. Excuse me. But I never got a chance to really wrap up the Boston trip. I don't know if I can properly wrap it up. I mean, it was an awesome experience. It was draining, to say the least. It was really, really draining experience. It's just I was at such a rush, such a fast pace for several days. You know, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and even going into Wednesday. By Wednesday, I was just drained. I wasn't ready to go home, but I was ready for like a slow day. But I'll tell you something. But the coolest thing, I mean, I saw so many cool things in Boston, and I would say the coolest thing that I got the opportunity to do is go to the USS Constitution. And the reason why I say that is because of this. When I left Sunday from San Diego, it was Father's Day. And my dad works at the airport, and he drove me down there. And it was early in the morning. It was like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, something like that. So I didn't get a chance to get him a card. I didn't get a chance to say anything besides Happy Father's Day to him. But while I was in Boston, I searched and searched and searched for a cool Father's Day gift for him. I wanted to get him something meaningful. And I may or may not have mentioned this before, but my father is a former Marine. He spent 20 years in the Marine Corps, and it's very much a part of him. It's in the military. It's very much a part of me, even though I'm not in the service. So when I got to the USS Constitution, you know, I'd actually been to Sam Adams before that, and I bought him a T-shirt because, I mean, who doesn't love free T-shirts? But I just didn't feel like that was sufficient. And so when I got to the USS Constitution, I found towards the front of the ship, they have a section where they sold just little trinkets and patches and all sorts of other things, right? But they had a sign saying $25 to purchase a flag that had been flown on the USS Constitution. And I'm like, bingo, that's exactly what I want. And so I bought it for him. Came with a certificate, the flag came in the bag, you know, folded up into the triangle, the whole 9. And I gave it to him on Wednesday, and he absolutely loved it. And it was great. It felt great, you know, to give something back to my dad. And So it was really cool. So he's gonna get it, put into like a shadow box, and he's gonna, get the certificate all framed up and stuff. So I'm really excited. He loves it. Anyone who, well, I mean, it's a Navy thing. Well, I mean, the Marine Corps is a department of the Navy, even though they like to pretend that they're all separate and stuff. But anyways, yeah, so even though, it's not a Marine Corps thing specifically, I mean, it's a Navy thing, it's still a really cool thing that this flag was flown on the USS Constitution, the longest serving ship in the Navy. So anyways, it's pretty cool. I'm really excited that I found that. What I also want to talk about, just kind of really quickly, it's sort of like an update video, because I did promise you guys to get a video up by Thursday, Friday, and that didn't happen here this Saturday. But I'm going to be doing the MLB video here pretty quickly, rather shortly, or whatever, quickly, shortly, blah, 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 blah. My brain's mush right now. I've been doing so much catch up with school, it's not even funny. But I picked out a name and a number for this character. I'm going to wait. I'm just going to, I don't know exactly. I think what I'll do is I'll just show the creating part of it. Not the entire creation part, because that's just kind of boring. I'm not going to do that. But I got a name and number. I'm still deciding on the position. It's right now between first base and outfield. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyways, I mean, there's some kind of inspired by history, to be honest, the name. I'll explain that in the MLB video. I'm also going to talk about Fenway Park in the MLB video. I don't want to talk about it here because it's very appropriate for MLB 11. But mainly right now, school is I'm so busy with school. So if you guys have seen me online for like an hour or so and then I get off, and I appear to be ignoring your messages, please understand that I'm not ignoring messages. I'm actually just sort of jumping online to give myself a little bit of a break from schoolwork. I've been playing so much catch up since I got back. Pretty much went Thursday, so I've spent the last 2 days reading and writing and watching documentaries that I should have been doing. If I wasn't in Boston, I would have been doing them. So I'm a little bit behind. I've got a 6 to 8 page essay that I need to have written by tonight at midnight, and I haven't started on it. But I've got an extension on that, and I can talk about that later on. I don't really have much time right now, but it's due on Tuesday, so I've got Sunday and Monday to read and write and get this thing done and turned in Tuesday by noon. So, or maybe, I don't know if it'll be Tuesday by midnight. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to look again. But anyways, I've got a lot of stuff to do. So if you see me online, I'm only going to be online for a couple of hours. I wish I could be online longer than that, but I'm just kind of really, like I said, taking a break from schoolwork. It takes precedence over the video game stuff. So yeah, please be patient with me. I know I've gotten a bunch of messages wondering, if people could play with me, and how come I'm not playing with people within the last couple of days. And so I just wanted to address that. And it's not that I don't want to play with you guys, it's just I don't have the time to jump on. And when I jump on with subscribers, I like to play for a long time. I like to play for several hours. So anyways, guys, this video is getting close to wrapping up here. Yep, there it is. I went 21-7, 1 cap, no defense. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you again for all you guys who've subscribed. It does mean a lot to me. So I will talk to you guys later.